to go in this draft, but if you can lock picks, it's a great luxury to have. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get him over the hump. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches? Or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking? Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick. You know you got to turn up to keep them begging for. These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Because if you pass on certain... Yeah, no surprise here. Anytime you can get your hands on a player of his caliber, I think you pretty well have to pull the trigger. Certainly, Patriots will be a hot commodity here. We've seen one go already. Might we see a second? Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to him or go after someone who can help you up front? Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in... Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had. Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody... Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there. To make the heart go. I said you got to turn up and play your cards where I can see them. You know you got to turn up to keep them begging for.
Thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. We are ready for this draft champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Looking for Decker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. This is Hill. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Jeremy Hill taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. One man in the backfield, Elliott. They go back to the air here after the INT. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Eric Decker, 49 yards. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back?
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete to Newsom. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Here's McCoy. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost...
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense its sleeve. Hill, the lone setback.
Today's NFL defensive tackle, not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility.
There goes Jeremy Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jeremy Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Santos now to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard, because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's going to try and go deep again. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump.
Hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll come out in the pistol. They're going to go for it. It's gone. It's brought in by Floyd. And he's brought down after a good gain. Given 23 yards on the pickup. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
He's got Floyd out left. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. One man in the backfield, Elliott. And they'll give it to him here. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
Running with Elliott, fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vinny Curry. In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And look at this, another fake. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. And now a first down fall. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now McCoy. He's got time in the pocket. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the...
Under pressure, they got him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to him and drops him.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Brief break in the action here. More from Cleveland after this. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for Macklin, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
And some real confusion here. They won't even get to the line. And big problems getting the play out, obviously. This will be a delay.